Today, we have with us Ms. Satyapriya Kaur. Ms. Satyapriya is a technology and operations leader with experience across software engineering, product development, and creative operations. She is the co-founder of GoDesyn, a design subscription company that delivers top-tier branding, video, websites, and marketing collaterals on demand. At GoDesyn, she leads strategy and operations, helping startups and marketing teams across expert creative support without full-time hiring or long-term retainers. Her work focuses on building efficient systems, scaling delivery, and ensuring strong client outcomes. Before this, she has worked at Samsung Research and Atlassian, contributing to high-performance software systems and leading end-to-end feature development for global products. Thank you, Ms. Satyapriya, for taking time to share your journey and inspiring the young girls who are the audience of this podcast.
Thanks a
So,
lot for this detailed introduction. Yeah.
so what inspired you to move from your corporate job to founding your own startup?
Okay. So I'll be super honest about it. So when I was working in Atlassian, so that was a time when I started uh, engaging in other things apart from my regular job. Though my job was great, I was getting chance to learn from a lot of seasoned folks. But there was one thing that I always felt missing, that I wanted to do something that impacts me or something of my own. So that thing kept on like taking me on all the time. And when I started doing it, like I explored for like next 6 months, and I realized, okay, I always knew that this technical job is not something I want to do for long term. But when I got the alternative or something which I love doing more, I was knowing it. Okay, this is it, and I wouldn't be continuing with something which seems second nature to me, not the first nature. So that was the major motivation, I would say. And like I was I wanted to explore something beyond the traditional thing. So that was something risk taking within me that also motivated me. Okay, just try your luck, because I always knew that I can get back to safety, but I wanted to explore initially. So yeah, that was the major reason.
That makes sense for sure. I think creativity and that motivation are two signs of a great entrepreneur. So, have you
Hopefully,
ever
yes.
felt
That's yeah.
that have you ever felt that being a woman makes it tougher to run your own startup, unless it's related to some woman-centric business?
I would say it is very subjective question, to be honest. Like different people may have different experiences. So if I talk about the difficulties as per, so yeah, you have very lesser people to look forward to, or probably very small community or the circle which you might even sometimes even don't have. So you don't have people to look forward to. Even if I think about my own seniors or the people who I had known, I really can't recall more than two or three names who have started exploring this part of the journey or the careers. So yeah, you will won't be having any motivation. And like when someone says someone is a founder, it's a pre-assumed thing that people think that that person might be male. So those notions are there. But touchwood, like I worked in MNC, so culture was great there. I didn't need to face at that point of time. And in apart from that, I had a co-founder who was very supportive throughout. But yeah, I would say there is dearth of women entrepreneurs, and I don't know why do we even need the term women entrepreneurs, and entrepreneur in itself should encapsulate both the genders. But I think as of now, it is a need of the time. We do use this woman entrepreneur term, but hopefully it will subside over a period of time, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Over time, I think our society will learn to be more accepting of the
Yeah.
fact that women are progressive too.
Yeah, I think women are more associated with stability and lesser
Yeah,
with risk taking, and that is one of the major reason why we have lesser women, to be honest.
yeah, that's definitely a reason. But I still think it's a really good thing that women are starting to explore this newer kind of experience.
Definitely, I would say. Yeah.
So it's a perception that running a startup is like a 24/7 job. Do you agree? And how does one balance work and home life in such a situation?
So I won't say that it is a 24/7 job all the time. Sometimes it's a leisure as well. So when you have your own thing, you can time things, you can plan things, so you don't run by the clock of someone else. But yeah, sometimes when things are getting affected, so I had my own fair share of sleepless nights, but I also had some fair share of leisure time. So it is difficult, but definitely when you are doing something or building something from scratch, it will take time. And in case of jobs where people, I think, sometimes equate them with the stability and this better work life balance, I won't say it is always true, because I have explored both the parts. Like, I have been in job as well, I have been in startup as well, and I would say it is what something desires to be in or what someone wants to put more effort towards. Because in job as well, sometimes things go 24/7, I would say. But like when it is your own thing, putting effort come naturally. Like in my case, I would say that is a true thing. So if it is my thing, I can put 48 hours in stretch. But probably if it's not my thing, I might be slightly complacent. So yeah, but if I talk about 24/7 thing, it is true sometimes, not all the times.
Okay, that's good. So there's
Yeah.
definitely a balance.
Yeah, definitely. I would say in start it will be difficult, but over a period of time you will learn to navigate through it, and you will know how to manage, how to track, or how to plan things so that they work out well for you.
Okay, that's definitely a good thing. And I guess that's also why entrepreneurs are
Yeah,
so rare. Getting past that initial stage is what's difficult. So,
definitely agree. And people generally people are more averse to like traditional path, but I would say there's a need to explore the different directions for everyone, I would say. So, and explore what works best for them. I won't say that it is for everyone, but yeah, one should explore and then decide what is working out well.
yeah, definitely. I agree with that.
Yeah.
So, if you have to give one advice to young girls looking to run their own startup in the future, what would it be?
Okay. So if I think about one advice, though I have many, but I would talk about one as of now. So explore. I would like, if I say in one phrase, I would say explore. That is because in general, what I have seen in our society, so people chase like the traditional paths. So if you are not opening your eyes or looking just forward, like looking beyond the curriculum or looking beyond what the people you can see, then you will learn a lot. So don't get stick to some shape or some trajectory that you have seen people doing. Explore and try to talk to different people, like who might have done something differently. and and definitely don't think that first thing that you are going to build is going to work out. You will have your own share of failures, and then you will have your own share of successes as well.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I think every single failure is just a step closer to success. And
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
everyone should maintain a different path in life. They shouldn't stick to the norms of what a startup is like. So that's
Yeah,
definitely because I think it's like kind of a preconceived notion that there's a fixed step towards how creating a startup should be. But a lot of the times it's something more creative and innovative.
I would say it's a DIY. Like you will be having your own ways of doing it, and there's nothing I would say that is for sure you will think, okay, it will work out. Not, I wouldn't say there's any path. Even the billion-dollar startups which you see today, you even don't know from where or what minor service they have started providing, and then they kept on adding and put start kept on doing the efforts, and probably kept on showing each day, despite the like lack of motivations at the multiple phases, and that makes what they are. at which position they are today. So I would say just don't get demotivated, because success and failures are like sinusoidal, I would say. So they'll come. You will have your own fair share of all the things. So don't think like it'll be highs all the time, it will be lows as well.
That's definitely true. I think as a career, entrepreneurs is probably like entrepreneurship is one of the most hardworking, and it takes a lot of motivation and passion to get through.
Yes, I would say a soft aspect of the uh, career is more important, because you are working in jobs as well, you are working in startup as well. But here you have to keep yourself motivated throughout, and that is a big challenge rather than the job, the work in itself.
Yeah, in a startup, everything is dependent on you. That's probably a lot
Yes.
more stress.
Yes. So, like one observation that I had during my startup journey was like my emotional state of mind used to get affected with the work I was doing. So if I am getting a good client or something is going way good, then okay, I will be super cheerful, I will be happy. But sometimes when things get messed up, you will get sad. Though this happens in job, but you feel less connected. But in case of startups, those mood swings are damn real, I would say.
Yeah, that makes sense for sure because you're
Yeah.
the head of it all, you're the start. So it impacts you way
Yeah.
more than it does anyone else.
And each day, despite being depressed or sometimes you are not motivated enough, you have to get up and cheer up your team. So,
Yeah,
yeah, that is the
definitely
hardest
tough.
part of job, I would say. Yeah,
That's so it is really for the hardworking, perseverant, and motivated people.
I would say yes. And strong-minded, I would like to add.
So, what can girls our age do better to prepare themselves to run a startup as a career in the future?
Okay. So if I talk about better preparing yourself, then first thing that comes to my mind is networking. Because that broadens your horizon in the ways you don't even imagine. So you talk to 10 folks, you listen 10 different people from 10 different industries sometimes, and your horizon won't like extend beyond like what you even have read on the books. So I would say networking is something very important, which I in fact realized later in my career path. One should try to talk to different people. Uh, don't be introvert in that aspect, I would say, though I was earlier in my career. But so first thing one should definitely do is to talk. Even you may sound sometimes not enough mature or probably naive, but that's how it is for everyone. Everyone has their own journey, so don't gauge yourself on the basis of others, or probably don't diminish yourself in your own mind, because it's you who decide who you are, I would say. So first thing is just go about it, talk to folks, learn from them. You will learn more than what you learn from books, I would say, from the people around you. Second thing, I would say, be fearless. So if you always chase stability, then probably you might get something good, but not always. So everything comes at a cost. So if you are being fearless, probably you can explore more, or you don't have that sense of losing, and then you push beyond the boundaries which you yourself has put around your brain. So I would say that is one of the second important thing that comes to my mind, because while leaving my own corporate job, I really needed that, because I would say even my mom was not supportive of it. So I lied to her that okay, I'll get the job whenever I want to, so this company has this policy or sort of thing that I told her. She was relaxed after that, but I knew that there's nothing like that. But so be fearless. Probably you don't need to disclose everything at the moment, because there will be questions people will be asking, and you don't have all the right answers at that moment, and you even don't know whether the thing you are trying, whether it's going to work or not. So just explore and don't put a lot of pressure on yourself of answering others. If you think that you are doing the right thing, you have done your due diligence, then go about it. Don't panic about others' opinion. And third thing, don't listen to everyone. Because if you keep on listening to everyone, then definitely your path won't be shaped by your own identity or your own thoughts. It will be shaped by others around you. And then you are not choosing your own future, people are choosing for it, yourself, your new future. So I think if you want to have the best, and one person can have, like, can only think about themselves the best, not for others all the time. So listen to yourself, decide for yourself, have opinions, but definitely balance them against what works out for you, because you know yourself the best, not the others.
That makes sense for sure. So, to summarize,
Yeah,
it's important to learn how to network and to have connections and learn from real life experiences. It's important to be able to take risks and be fearless and to not succumb to self doubt and to create your
yeah,
own future, not to listen to others.
all the time. Sometimes you do, but not all the time, I would say.
Definitely. You should definitely listen to people's experiences and learn from their mistakes, but not always do what they say if you don't agree with it.
Yes, because not everyone knows what will work out best for you, because because they know what they have known, right? Or what they have experienced. So you might have some innovative state of mind, then you are coming with something else and the other person say it won't work. So don't succumb to those things, I would say. Don't let
Yeah,
your ideas or
definitely.
die.
Yeah, entrepreneurship is all about innovation. So listening to
Yeah.
what people think is the norm is definitely not how these multi-billionaires got to where they are today.
Yes, in fact, if you read about most of the folks, they have started with very small things, probably lied to people around them about what they are doing, because obviously they knew people around them won't understand. So you don't have to justify when you are doing, when you are starting. Just start in, like, with peace, with your own good state of mind. Don't succumb, like, don't listen to everyone, because not everyone is an entrepreneur and not everyone has the best advice for you.
Yeah, definitely. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving time to the podcast. I'm sure your journey and your unique experience will inspire a lot of young girls who also dream to start their own business one day but don't really know how to.
Yeah, definitely. It was glad to be here to discuss all these things with you.
Thank you.